Yo, what's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. Today, I have 4 free picks for the MLB games on Sunday. Obviously, it's Easter Sunday, so all I ask before we jump into this video is number 1, go hit the like button. Let's get this video to 50 likes. I'd really appreciate it. Number 2, go hit the subscribe button. And number 3, give me a happy Easter in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Obviously, a lot of people celebrate Easter, a lot of people don't. If you do, give me a happy Easter in the comments. But now, with that being said, we can go ahead and jump straight into the video with the first thing we have to talk about being the Discord that you see on the screen. So, in this Discord, I opened it up about a week ago for completely free. I don't charge you anything, and I literally give you every single bet that I placed for the day for completely free. I post it with a write-up underneath each one of them. And if you've been in this Discord, you know that we have been absolutely cashing out. The proof is in the pudding. I do a recap every single day. Today, we went 2-2, mediocre day, broke even. The day before that, we went 6-2, going up 9.2 units. The day before that, we went 3-1, going up 4.4 units. The day before that, we went up 7.7 units, 4-1 overall. So as you can see, we have been cashing out all week long. And like I said, I give these plays away for completely free. You don't got to give me anything. You don't got to do anything. Just go hit the first link in the description, join up, and you can get these plays every single day. You can see everyone in here absolutely cashing out money lines, cashing out spreads, cashing out player prop, parlays, whatever you want. Everyone is cashing literally everything. We talk about everything in here. So go join up. And now that that's being said, I do want to show you one thing real quick because a lot of my followers in the Discord have been doing this, and it's been a game changer for me and them. So if you haven't heard of it, what I'm talking about is this website called Player Profit. What Player Profit is they fund you a bankroll to sports bet with. They'll fund you anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000, and I'll explain it right here real quick because I know this is going to help a ton of y'all out. So as you can see right here, anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000. The link for this is going to be down in the description and the first link in the pinned comment. You can go click on that. It'll take you to this page right here, and you can pick which bankroll you want. The only risk that you're taking is the initial money that it is to buy the bankroll. So up front, every single bankroll is going to have a different price. As you can see, it goes up depending on the bankroll. If you get a bigger bankroll, obviously it's going to be more expensive, and that's the only risk. Now, once you buy it, what you have to do is obviously Player Profit doesn't want to just give you $100,000 to bet with if they don't know that you're profitable. So they have 2 phases before you actually get the money. You got to put in a minimum of 20 picks, and in those 20 picks or 20 or more picks, all you have to do is get the balance up 20%. So if you bought a $100,000 bankroll, you got to get it to $120,000 with 20 or more picks. And once you do that, you'll move on to phase 2. Do that one more time, and then you'll actually get funded. So with all things considered, it's pretty easy. That's all it is. It's that simple. You get funded. You can use this money to bet on whatever you want to. Now, the only catch, because I know a lot of people are going to say, there's got to be a catch, no way this is real, is they take 30% of the profit. So when you profit something, they take 70, or you take 70, they take 30. So say you want to bet for $1,000, they're going to take 700, you're going to take 300, or vice versa. You take 700, they take 300, and that's the only catch. But you're betting with so much more money that you're going to make more money if you're using Player Profit, and that's exactly what I've been doing and my followers have been doing. And the way that it's been working so well for us is like I said, give all of these plays away for completely free, and then they go get themselves a bankroll, and they literally copy all of these plays, and whenever they copy them, that's what allows them to get funded. They get funded, and then they can use this money whenever they want. A lot of people are making a couple thousand a month to even $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 a month because of this. It's absolutely insane. The only thing I want to mention before you actually go buy it and go click that link down below is make sure you use this code BBETS when you do it, because it's going to take 10% off whatever you purchase. And you can use this code as many times as you want. So if you go ahead and you buy a $10,000 one, and then a week later you decide you want to go up, you want to get bigger because you want to make more money, you can use the code again and save 10% again. You can use it unlimited amount of times. So go click the first link in the description or the first link in the pinned comment. Go get yourself a bankroll. I promise you it's going to be a game changer. But now, with that being said, we can jump into the first pick of this video, which is going to be Sedani right here on the Red Sox to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, the first thing that you probably see is the hit rate. It's not the greatest. 60% in his last 5, 60% in his last 10, and then 50% in his last 20, and then also 50% on the season, 9 out of 18 games, averaging a little bit over this mark at 1.8 hits, runs, and RBIs on the season. So that looks okay, doesn't look the greatest, but in baseball, when it comes to player props, the number one thing you need to look at is matchup, and this is why I like this pick so much. He's already going over this rate at a 50+%, which is pretty good. Now, to add on to that, they're going to be facing the White Sox, and Sean Burke is going to be pitching. And you can see right here on the season, he is 1-3. And the reason why he's 1-3 is because he hasn't been pitching very good. His ERA on the season is 7.56. So we should see a lot of opportunities here for him to go over. I expect him to get 2.5 or 3 in this game, to be honest with you. Probably a hit, 2 RBIs, 2 hits, and an RBI, something like that. Because this pitcher just isn't good. I expect him to hit this mark probably in the first 5 or 6 innings. That's ideal, but obviously you never know. But I do think this is going to cash. Great matchup. He's been going over for the most part. He's over in 6 of his last 10. So go lock this in. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now for my second pick, we're going to be taking Jared here on the Pirates to go under his hits, runs, and RBIs. So as you can see, he is under this mark in 5 out of his last 5. 10 out of his last 10, and then also 9 out of his last 9 on the season, which already looks really good. This pick right here has a really good hit rate, but to go on top of that, it's also a really good matchup considering he's going to be facing Allen here, whose ERA is a 2.3 overall, and then against right-handed batters, this is kind of crazy. His ERA goes all the way down to a 0.68. A 0.68 against right-handed batters. So he has been absolutely dealing against them, and that's why I like this pick so much. This is not going to be an easy matchup at all for Jared to get hits, and if he can't get hits, he's not going to go over this mark. So that's my second pick, and now we can jump into my third pick, which is going to be Josh Bell to go under his total bases at this line of 1.5. So in his last 5, he's under this mark in 4 out of 5. Last 10, he's under an 8 out of 10. Last 20, under in 16 of 20. And then on the season, he's under this mark in 14 of 18, averaging just 1.1 bases per game in this stretch. So once again, we see a pretty good hit right here. Now, as far as the matchup goes, he's going to be facing Freeland. And Freeland, his ERA overall, pretty mediocre, 4.8. Not the greatest for an under, but against right-handed batters, you see a big drop-off all the way down to 3.8, which makes it look a lot better. So with a pitcher having an ERA of 3.8 against the side that he's hitting on, I really like this matchup, especially with him going under this mark super consistently all year long. Take Josh Bell to go under 1.5 bases. Solid matchup, and his hit rate is really good, and that's going to be my third official pick. Now, real quick before I give you my bonus pick that I like the absolute most by far, once again, I want to tell you to go join up this free Discord. It's completely free. I'm not going to charge you anything. You can get all my picks every single day straight to you. And what you can do with this, like I said, is you can go over here and you can go to Player Profit. You can get yourself an account. You can tell all of these plays. And then once you get funded, you can just start raking in money. The only thing that you're risking is the initial price. If you end up losing in phase 1 or phase 2, you don't owe them anything. The only thing you owe them is once you do get funded, when you make profit, they get 30, you get 70. Bet 1,000 on a bet, you still are making $700, which is unbelievable to me. Can't believe there's actually a website that does this. So much potential in it. Just make sure you use code BBETS when you do this, and go use the first link in the pinned comment. It'll take you here. Get your 10% off and start making a ton of money. So, now with that said, though, we can jump into the last pick of the video, which is going to be Pete Crow Armstrong to go over or to have 1 or more total bases. So, in his last 5, he's over this mark in 5 out of 5, averaging 3, absolutely crushing this mark. Last 10, 3.1, going over an 8 out of 10. And then on the season, he is over this mark at a 65% rate, averaging 1.87. So on the season, he is averaging well above this one base mark, and he's been crushing as of late. So I'm really liking it because of that, number one. And then number two, he's going to be facing a pitcher that has an ERA in the 5s, almost a 6 against left-handed batters. So this right here looks really good, especially since against this pitcher in his career, he's had 2 plate appearances and he's hitting 1,000 against him, so he has a hit in both at bats. So absolutely outstanding job. Love what I'm seeing here. I'm taking this all day long. Once again, over one or to have one or more total bases, Pete Crow Armstrong. Go lock all 4 of these in. I recommend locking them in as straights. Hopefully we sweep the video. We all make a ton of profit. And until next time, let's all go print some money.